We can carry on from there. You've got 5 minutes 26 seconds before the...
Okay, so, yeah, Brian was 1162.6 weeks old when he married his first wide wife, Eileen Joyce Rosenworn, on April the 23rd, 1966, and Hebrew...
It's Rose Warren.
Rose Warren. What did I say?
Rosenworn.
Oh, Rose. Well, anyway, goes with wine. Okay, Hebrew 1966, of course, means Lucifer. His eldest daughter, Tracy Lee, is 11.626 years older than Michelle's youngest daughter, Rhiannon, and she is 2.127 years younger than Brian's youngest, Nicole. You're beginning to get a sense of the synchronicity and the marvel of all of these numbers happening in the same family. Continuing, Michelle is 1162.6 days younger than Brian. And you can see that it was the angels causing people to marry and conceive children to be born on the dates that they were. It's all divine. In this case, the number 11626 opens the door into the king's chamber. The base of the pyramid with the 286.1 pyramid inches added to the base, restoring it to the original 3652424 pyramid inches. It has a diagonal of 1077.26 feet. King Charles I was beheaded on January the 30th in the year 1649. It was a Sabbath day. Brian was reborn 107726 days later.
In the Britannica it says it was a Wednesday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the Britannica then.
All its own potentages.
That's right. Here it is here. Here's the evidence. Now, in the Greek dictionary, 1077, Genesia, neuter plural of a derivative of 1078, it means birthday ceremonies, birthday. King Charles was tried and found guilty of being a tyrant. The bottom line is he would not submit to the Jewish control of the treasury. He knew it was all corrupt then and totally evil, and he was a rebel. He would not submit. It was awesome.
Totally dedicated to Christ.
Charles has reincarnated as Brian's nephew Stephen Marshall, born on January the 27th in the year 1963. It was exactly to the date 314 years after the trial. Now the Greek dictionary of 314 from 303 and 1097 is to know again. Hebrew 314, akaron, hinder, generally, late or last, after, to come. So King Charles' reward, because he wrote a letter, he died for his love of Christ, and he was a rebel, like Christ is a rebel, and he would not give in to the powers that be. His reward, of course, is to be with the Christ at the time of the end, as is all of our reward, being the 144,000. Once the number 11626 opens the door genetically, passing through the antechamber, which is 116.26 pyramid inches wide, by measuring the length of the passage into the king's chamber, then add the distance to the king's coffer, add the height of the chamber, and multiply all of those numbers by a lunation, which is 29.53, it equals 31101, which just happens to be the total of the 7 names found in that key verse, 1 Chronicles 5:13. The values for each of the names found in that verse, when you add them all together, equals 31101. Now that number also is the verse total of the entire King James Bible. That's how marvellous this all is.
Yeah, it won't happen.
And Brian was reborn on Julian date, what was it, 243?
1101.
1101. So I just hope you're all taking this in to let it sink in, the marvel of all of this. 1 Chronicles 5:13 is the genetic key. The two names, Jachan, remembering Michelle, 32:7:5, and Zia,
10 seconds.
Rhiannon, 2127. Add them together, 5402, and that is the age difference between Brian and his sister June.